Hello. So today I wanted to talk about my tics and when they first started, what my first one was. So it first happened at my mother's house, which I'm never going to record there. Um, and it was around 10 p.m. ish, I guess. Um, and what had happened was it was cold then in my room, so when I actually did the tic, it was just an immediate thought that I was cold. So it was a shrug inwards. I can't really show you without it being weird. But I don't know. It was kind of just going inwards with my shoulders or going up with my shoulders with my arms because I was laying on my right side. Um Again, it was 10 p.m. And so then at that time I sat up and it started happening more. So since it was so cold in my room, I thought it was that, but I also, at that point in time, I was watching Tourette's videos and facts and Q&As, and so I knew quite a bit about Tourette's. So knowing about my head also kind of jumped to Tourette's, but I didn't know. So I started talking to my friend who was also up, and and they had just said, it's probably cold. So I went ahead and just went under some blankets, and sure enough, it stopped. So then I didn't think a lot of it because the next day it didn't even happen. Or at least not that I knew of that it happened. So again, this was it was 10 p.m. and it was about 2 months ago. So my memory is definitely a little foggy, but yeah. So then at school it would happen way more with my whole body. My whole body would kind of shake, and with my head, and I would make small sounds, gasping sounds, kind of like that, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. So I would make little gasping sounds, and so the people behind me in third period were actually getting kind of worried. And I didn't know how to explain it either. It was kind of I called it a twitch. So I started calling it a twitch. Which now I call them tics, but it doesn't really matter. They're both the same thing. And so I talked to my dad about it. Nothing really happened. And then finally, soon enough, my mom noticed, and she had enough of it because it was happening pretty often, and in the car a lot. Because if I feel sick, it does honestly happen a little more. And so it was happening. So she went ahead and took me to the emergency room to see if it was linked to seizures. And unfortunately, it definitely wasn't. It wasn't anything like that. They didn't find anything. She just wanted to go over the surface of it to make sure it wasn't anything awful, which I totally understand. And so after that, we went to the neurologist or doctor, whatever doctor that I use, and they didn't end up finding anything. They thought it was stress or anxiety, which I did too, because at that time I didn't have any vocal tics. I didn't hoot, I didn't do anything. No vocal tics then. So I just thought it was stress or anxiety because of school, which I wasn't stressed at that time. So it was kind of confusing for me, but other than that, yeah. And then after that, I went to the hospital again, but this time, not the emergency room. It was an appointment, and they scanned my brain with little tubes. They stuck something on, and then they had it linked to a machine so that they can scan my brain while my eyes were closed, open, and asleep. So to see how my brain would run, and they sent that to Parkview, which is a hospital with some neurologists in it, so that they could read it. And I thought it was all stress until I started getting vocal tics, which is that. Um, so now I kind of don't know what it is. It's I'm pretty sure it is a tic disorder, but I'm still not sure. I'm still figuring it out. So I hope that I can finally figure it out. So thanks for watching. Share if you would like to. And this video was scripted, but I deleted that one because I sounded way too monotone. So this was based off a script, but not read as a script. So it's definitely way better than last time. I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for listening. Bye!